quitting Pet Simulator 99. That's something that a lot of people have been saying over the past few weeks. And so I wanted to know, what made you stop playing Pet Simulator 99? I put that it's for a bid and immediately I get 300 responses in literally an hour. It's no secret that this game just doesn't feel the same anymore. It's updating weekly. There's new content coming every single week, but the content of late hasn't been, how do I say, fulfilling, which is a big reason why these days you don't see Pet Simulator 99 have an active user base of over the 100,000 mark. And in the most current update that's very free-to-play friendly and allows you to get a lot of free-to-play huges, you'll see that a lot of these people here are probably bots. But besides the updates kind of being less fulfilling and leaving more to be desired, it's also why people have flocked to this game, Pets Go. This game has officially been out for a month, but as you can see, pretty much since Pets Go came out, it's had more players playing it than anything else. But if we scroll down, we might see that maybe not all of them are actually players. But I want to get into the reason why people are stopping Pet Simulator 99. So let's take a look at what the community had to say. Demir says the people couldn't find one nice person on Pet Sim 99, while Pet Sim X, everybody was a friend. And honestly, I can agree with that. It does seem that Pet Simulator 99 is not as friendly as what Pet Simulator X was. I think part of that was that a lot of us were just kind of naive and wanting to see something new, and nobody really paid attention to like app values and making money on the game. They just wanted to play the game for what it was. Nowadays, you hop in a server and basically nobody talks to you. I'm a bad example because I'm a YouTuber and immediately I get recognized. Hi. Question for you. Do you find Pet Sim 99 friendly or no? Immediately, she said no. I said, people are complaining that this game isn't as friendly as PSX days. I was wondering if you agreed. And this guy was like, real. I mean, in the most simplest way, Pet Simulator X had big chests that would literally take you hours to break. And you would have to break it with a group of friends to even have a chance at getting all the goodies inside. And while you guys were all mindlessly grinding, you would chat to one another because what else are you gonna do? Friendships were made. Everybody just collectively worked together to get further into the game. In Pet Simulator 99, however, we can make our way to the very last area, go up to the chest, and without any pets included, I can break this by myself in a matter of seconds. No pets, no players, just me. Pet Simulator 99 is no longer a co-op game. It's every man for themselves. Axolotl Gaming says lack of quality updates, lack of communication, lack of mutual respect. All of those things are necessary in keeping players engaged, and in my opinion, big games failed to do so, hence why I quit. Again, makes sense. I will say, like, on the lack of communication front, big games could do better, but they are doing better than they used to do. Used to, we wouldn't know when we would get an update. Pet Simulator 99 has actually been pretty good about it, with the exception of the one time that it kind of made us all feel like back in the Pet Simulator X days, when the game literally only had one update in a month without any real reason as to why, because secretly they were working on the Pets Go game. As far as quality updates, yeah, sometimes it's hit or miss. I, for one, actually like the events because it gives you that sense of urgency of trying to get everything in the event before the event ends. You just don't want to make every update event related, and just kind of also know when not to do a trend that a lot of people just don't like. I will say, in big games defense though, they did take the idea that really sucks and at least make it better, because at least now we are getting things while waiting in line. Everything in here is free, and the only pay to win aspect gets you to the end faster, but by doing so, you miss out hatching some of the other eggs with the other huge pet opportunities. In the sense of balancing the game for both free to play and pay to win players, this was actually a really good update. But going back to Twitter, it seems a lot of people kind of share the same idea, with the updates kind of just being lackluster. AJ here says the extreme similarity between updates. Unlike PSX, there's no actual new things being added to the game, like machines or mechanics. Every update is either a world or event with the same premise. It just kind of goes with just the general fact that Pet Simulator 99 has been around for almost a year at this point. If we all remember when the first game came out and the first world was all that there was, every update was so exciting. There was new things. Just like anything, at some point, you kind of run out of ideas and you have to start kind of researching things that have worked worked in the past. And this is kind of the reason that doing updates every week is both a good thing and a bad thing. Because one, you keep the player base interested, but two, you run out of ideas a lot quicker. Which is why repetition, less hype, it all starts to feel the same every single week. Heck yes, there's too many areas. I completely agree. There's so many areas that it becomes very hard to distinguish things. There's no sense of familiarity in them. Here's a couple of big ones. The game became too pay to win. Not only does this game have a bunch of different pay to win items in it every single week, different enchant books that you can buy, game passes that if you wanted to own every single one of them, you would have to spend an upwards of about 12 to 15,000 Robux. Not to mention all of the exclusive eggs, and the worst thing, the forever pack. It seems like these days, if you want to get ahead in this game, you're gonna have to pay to win at some aspect of it. Whether it be something Robux related or even IRL merch. Pay to win is everywhere in this game, and the free-to-play players have very much so been left behind. MWG seems to agree, as well as Bored in a Plane. Pay to win, pay to win, pay to win. It's a big reason that a lot of people in the Roblox community absolutely hate Pet Simulator 99 and everything associated with it because they all see it as just a big, huge cash grab. Reese here says gyms are too hard to get. Too many one-week events and little world updates. And again, he is right, because if you are a free-to-play player, you don't really have much chances at getting any gems whatsoever. Even if I were to go ahead and equip a full-on gem loadout here, I'm still only getting 4, 5, 6, 8. It's not very high at all. It almost forces you to buy VIP to get any gems whatsoever. LR Tech, Super Saiyan, Goku, and Gohan says the game is too reliant on spending Robux to be able to get huge pets. Nobody wants to spend 20 plus hours on an egg with the lowest amount of luck just to get a single huge. As a free-to-play player, there are many ways to get a huge pets. None of them are easy. With the abundance of areas, no matter what you have, your odds are slim to none to get it. Because there are so many different ways and so many different bots playing this game, people hatch them all the time. And with things like the Forever Pack giving huges, you can technically get a huge just 50 Robux if you're lucky. So not only is it hard to get, now it's overly easy to get if you're pay to win. Legless Gamer here says they need to keep the weekly updates though, if not the game will die. This goes back to the whole double-edged sword thing. If you don't update often, you don't keep the player base. If you do update often, you can keep the player base, but then you risk running out of ideas and things becoming too repetitive. Looking through all of this stuff here, you start to see the same things over and over again. Being too pay to win, being too repetitive, not being friendly, everything being unbalanced, scammers, all of it play a part as to the reason why Pet Simulator 99 is just not as popular anymore. But if you want my take on it, the Pet Simulator universe started all the way back in 2018. At the time, it was a brand new thing. Nobody had ever seen it before. Sure, the graphics weren't great and the pets were derpy, but because of how new it was, people loved it. Pet Simulator 2 came out and it missed the mark. Big games learned from their mistakes and then made the best game of them all, Pet Simulator X. This game was a classic and it ran for 2 whole years. But as things stopped working for this game, it got even worse when made for this game. With the introduction of Titanics, no longer was it even special to own a huge pet. And the amount of huge pets now top over 500 different variations. And owning one of these guys that used to be the sole reason you play isn't even that special anymore. It's all the same thing over and over and over again. And we've all been doing this for multiple years now at this point. Sure, this iteration of Pet Simulator has only been out for a year, but it built on another game that had ran its course and had been out for 3, 4, 5 years. Maybe it's just time that the whole Pet Simulator genre comes to an end. And maybe that's why when Pets Go came out, it was such a breath of fresh air, as now everything feels new again. Sure, the game's very repetitive, and at the end of the day, you're still only rolling things, but there is still little strategies involved. Do I fish for items, or do I run around doing breakables? How many fruits do I need to upgrade to actually make my potions more powerful? Just like in the original Pet Simulator X days, everybody is striving to get huge pets. There's not very many of them, so every single huge pet you get is just as special as the last. And since Pets Go is now sunsetting different pets, it now means that you have reason to play this game multiple times. times because the pets that are available now won't be available later. And as new pets come up, you'll want to try to also get them. The index is very much so completable, unlike in Pet Simulator 99, where the index is just impossible. No matter how hard you try, you're never going to hit that 100%. So why even try? I am currently in the top 30 people worldwide on the leaderboard, and I still only have 65% completed. A lot of these bigger pets, only one exists. So if you don't have a chance, what's the point? Why are we grinding? Everybody seems to feel like this is just repetitive at this point, and overall underwhelming and boring kind of fast. It kind of just makes me wonder if we should all just cut our losses and wait for something new. But maybe you guys have some other ideas, which is why I asked, if you stopped playing, what would you do to play the game again? Lulu says overhauling the clan battle thing. That's what took the fun out of the game for her. Alex here says bring back the huge Hell Rock type events where there would be a lot of a certain type of huge pets that would come out, and then after everybody got that pet, you couldn't get it anymore. Some people want Robux, some people want free Titanics. Tulo here wants updates that give you something new, not just repeating the same thing over and over again. Some of this stuff is fixable. Other things, not so much. So all this to go back to the beginning of the video and answer the question, am I quitting Pet Simulator 99? The answer, eventually. As a big games partner, as somebody who has made countless of videos for an audience, I don't want to just leave you guys behind, but it's gonna take a lot for me to last into the next generation of Pet Simulator, if there is one. They're gonna need to address a lot of the things that a lot of the players have issues with, and I think the majority of it is all about balancing issues. What do you do about all the huge pets in the game? How do you bridge the gap between the free-to-play players and the pay-to-win? My suggestion, make the pay-to-win not so much getting a pets or hoverboards or game passes, but using the pay-to-win to maybe save yourself some time. Also, as far as the free-to-play goes, why not introduce ads that people can watch like you do on mobile games where you get free coins by watching an ad? The user gets to pay with their time instead of their wallet and the money that they don't actually have. But the main thing is just trying to find a game that does things kind of the same, but very much so differently in a way that people would want to play. I will say this, I am currently phasing out my team. If you look at my team, you will see my team of Titanics, and then after the team of Titanics, you'll see my team of Rainbow Shinies that I have left over to fill all the empty spots, and after that, I have sold all of my Titanics. I have sold and given away over 900 huge pets in this game, and I don't plan on getting more. When the game dies, I will give away this team. I will never come back again, unless there is reason for me to. I have played Pet Simulator for 3 years at this point, and while I'm not quitting now, and I don't know when I'm gonna quit in the future, one day it will happen. My YouTube channel existed long before Pet Simulator was even thought about, and it will exist long after Pet Simulator is gone. In fact, a little bit of a sneak peek for those interested. If you look at my channel, you can already kind of see it happening. Every week I try to sprinkle in a couple of videos that aren't even Pet Simulator related. And this one right here, you really need to pay attention to because it is a Flee the Facility that I did with my family. For those that liked this video, this is my future. As I move further on in life, I realized that having my family with me along on this journey is a lot more important to me than playing these games solo, which is why we are going to be creating a second channel where all I do is family content, and that will be coming sometime around the holiday season. For the main channel, we're gonna kind of just be playing some Pet Sim stuff, some Pets Go stuff, and anything and everything in between. And right now, Pets Go is actually doing really well. I weirdly have more fun playing this game, which I think is less a testament to how good this game is and more a testament to how repetitive Pet Simulator 99 has gotten. I have things that I can do in this game with goals in mind, things I want to achieve, where Pet Simulator 99 is just, let's complete the update. Let's do this. Let's do that. One thing I'm wanting to do in Pets Go is actually officially complete this index. And to do so, I'm gonna need this huge ghost face. Hello. Can I borrow the pet real quick? He's like, you want to use it? Yeah. Just for a second. I'm not gonna run off. I'm gonna ask, do you have any shinies you need to index? All right. Let's do this. What's sad is this trade right here is still an L. There we go. It is traded just like that. It is indexed, and I will trade it back and give 1.5 million gems for the trouble. Well, that's done. Now I need this one. Lego. Where's Lego? All right, I didn't want to sell this, but like he made me an offer I can't refuse. This is my first ever ghost face, a number 49. GG. 355 million. Let me give you some gifts. Oh my God, all the bananas. You are in vid. Let's go. Just like that, I have got 356 million to my name. I was gonna just like not buy this, but like I kind of can if I wanted to. I think we'll wait, especially since. And for the other two pets that I was missing, I have a friend that actually has it. My friend Winrocks had both the shiny Inferno cat as well as the shiny huge dragon. With these two, I have finally done it. The 280 club. 100% everything is done. And there's more where this come from. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And then check out this next video for me. Thanks for watching, gamers. Also, yeah, I did record that last little bit on my phone. I was out, okay? Jeez.